Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you fragrances that are calling my name, so to speak, or perfumes that are on my wish list. Some of these perfumes I've never smelt before, and there's actually a couple that I have smelt, but for some reason I just can't get them out of my head, and that's the power of influence. So before we begin, let me know down below what perfumes are on your wish list. If you could run out and get one or two perfumes right this second, what are those ones that are like burning at the edge of your mind and you just want to go out and get them? And if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Alithia, and on this channel we talk mostly about perfume. We also do some home related content, so if you like that kind of stuff, head on down and hit the subscribe button. And without further ado, let's jump right in. So the first fragrances that I really want to try are still from the house of Penhaligons. I've been talking about this for quite a while on my YouTube channel, but I still haven't gotten my hands on any samples or any discovery sets of Penhaligons, and I really need to do that because there are a couple that keep on calling my name, specifically the Favorite and Changing Constants. So Changing Constants is supposed to be a really delicious gourmandy scent that a lot of people seem to like for cooler weather. The only thing I'm concerned about is longevity. A lot of people say that it really doesn't have very good longevity. And the other one is the Favorite. And I do have to give credit to Erin Nicole TV. If you guys haven't checked her out, I will leave a link down below to her channel. She has been talking about the Favorite in almost every perfume video lately, and first of all, I'm obsessed with the bottle, but secondly, she and I have very similar perfume tastes, so I have a feeling that I would really like this one. So those are kind of the two like main Penhaligons that I really want to try, but I would love to just try a whole discovery set of the Penhaligons fragrances. The second one, and some people are going to laugh when they hear this, is Armani C. So it's like probably the most easily accessible perfume on the planet. You can get it for so cheap from discount websites, and I used to own this one and I decluttered it about 10 months ago. For some reason, every time I hear somebody talk about Armani C, just the original eau de parfum, it makes me feel like I need it in my collection. It is the weirdest thing. That is the power of influence. I'm this close to going out and getting it just because I keep hearing people talk about it. And it's not so much perfume reviewers who are talking about it. In fact, I don't often hear perfume reviewers specifically talking about this perfume, but just your everyday normal girl. Like if you look through YouTube and you just look up perfume collections, which are my favorite type of video to watch, you'll find all of these various random YouTubers, and pretty much all of them feature Armani C as one of their absolute favorite. And they're not trying to sell you something, they're just genuinely telling you, I love this perfume and I can't be without it. And when Armani C first came out, I remember loving it, like thinking it was so good, but a little bit too mature for me. This was quite a long time ago. Recently, that kind of sweetness and what I loved about it when it first came out isn't really there for me anymore. And for some reason, I pick up a lot on like a little bit of a bitterness, and I think the patchouli. I think the patchouli is like too much for me, but still for some reason, it's calling me. Like, I don't know, I feel like I need to get it and I need to just try wearing it and see how I feel about it, because maybe it will be better after I wear it than it is on paper for me. Let me know your thoughts on Armani C. Is it better on skin than it is on paper? Is it better on skin than it is in the store? Like, I don't know. But anyways, that one is kind of calling my name. And just because I know people will ask, I've tried every single C flanker, and my two favorites are just the original eau de parfum and the C Fiori. But I did also let go of C Fiori because I didn't wear it. So yeah, that one, strangely enough, is still calling my name. Another one that I keep thinking about from time to time is Mancera Velvet Vanilla, I think it's called. It could be Velvet Vanille, but I think it's Velvet Vanilla. So I don't have any Mancera fragrances right now. I find all the ones I've smelled are very strong. And I did have Roses Vanille, but again, the issue with that one was that even though it was so beautiful, I didn't really wear it because I felt it was very overpowering for me. And I am sensitive to different perfumes. I often get headaches. And even though that one was so beautiful, I just never wore it. I didn't find a time or a place. I did let that one go. And the one that particularly sticks out in my mind is a Velvet Vanilla. So I've heard a few people talk about this one, and I think the reason I'm interested in it is because apparently it has Angelica in it, and I love Angelica. One of my most favorite current perfumes is Red Carpet Affair from Juliana's Perfume, which is a Guerlain Angelique Noir dupe, and that has Angelica in it. And I'm kind of obsessed with the way the vanilla and the Angelica play together. I think it's so pretty. But I've noticed a trend on YouTube that people get this velvet vanilla and then very shortly after they let it go. They either think it's too strong or too bubblegummy or too overpowering or something like that. So I don't know that I want to spend the money on it. For some reason, I just really want to smell it, but I have a feeling I'm not going to like it once I actually get it. The next one that I kind of want to smell is from Montal, and this is Sensual Instinct. And this one people often compare to Baccarat Rouge 540. Now, as you guys know, I am no longer, or I'm not at all looking for dupes of Baccarat Rouge. I have recently discovered just how in love I really am with the real Baccarat Rouge. It took me a really long time to get there. I kind of started out not understanding the hype, and then I started to appreciate it, and then I started to like it, and now I can safely say I actually love it, which I'm really happy about because I didn't know if I would ever feel the same love for that perfume as so many people seemed to, but now I do. Anyway, I digress. So Sensual Instinct is supposed to be similar to that one, but it has a little bit of a different twist. It's got some coffee in it, it's got praline, it has oak moss, it has rose, and I'm kind of curious about it. It does have a slightly similar note composition to Sunset Riot from All Saints, which also has that kind of rosy, sweet cedar accord. So I'm kind of thinking if I was to get it, it would probably be too similar to Sunset Riot or Baccarat Rouge, and I don't need 3 perfumes that smell so similar, but still a part of me really wants to try it. So if you guys have tried Sensual Instinct, comment below and let me know what you think. Also, I am wondering about the longevity with that one for sure. Another group of perfumes that I really want to try are Zara perfumes. Yes, I know. They are popular and they are not anything new or special, although there is the new collection by Jo Malone. And finally, you guys, I have ordered a whole bunch of Zara perfumes. So those will be here in the next few days. I'm really excited. I'm going to be reviewing a whole bunch of the most popular Zara perfumes and doing a first impressions with you guys. And also I have a whole bunch of the Zara by Jo Malone ones coming. So I'm really excited to try those ones as well. Personally, I have to say I have not found a Jo Malone that I love, like the actual Jo Malone, so I already have some preconceptions about this line. I have a feeling I'm not going to really like any of them, but at the same time I'm super curious and I'm hoping that they're good. I really want to try them. I don't live anywhere near a Zara. I have to drive like 5 hours to find a Zara, and even so, obviously everything's been on lockdown and it's pretty much impossible for me to go and smell them. So I did have to bite the bullet, spend a little bit of money, but they are coming and I'm so pumped to smell them all and tell you guys which ones I love. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you are so that you don't miss that video. Another batch of perfumes that I really want to try are a bunch of Victoria's Secret perfumes. So I've already smelt every Victoria's Secret perfume in the past. It's just been so long. I think the last time I smelled any of their perfumes, I was actually at a Victoria's Secret, and this was at least 6 or 7 years ago because I didn't really care for them then. And usually when I go to Victoria's Secret, I'm there for underwear and pajamas and things like that. I don't usually gravitate toward their scents. I just found that a lot of them were not that special and a lot of them smelt a little bit young. But now that I'm kind of into perfumes and this is what I do on YouTube, I really want to go back and revisit all of them, and I'm very curious to see if there's any that might spark my interest or that I might want to actually keep in my own personal collection. So this is another video that I have coming up for you guys. I have actually already ordered 4 of the most popular Victoria's Secret perfumes and a couple that just kind of looked interesting to me, and I'm really excited to get them and try them out. I think that it's a good thing for women, no matter what your age is, to have some perfumes in your collection that are kind of just young and playful and fruity and girly and flirtatious. Not everything has to be super high quality and super unique. Like, I just think we need to quit shaming perfumes. And if you want to wear Bombshell or Britney Spears Fantasy or whatever, I think that you should totally do that, and every woman should have one of those types of perfumes in her collection that is just affordable and playful and fun and sexy, and that's all there is to it. Everything doesn't have to be like the best of the best, you know? So anyways, I digress again, but I do have some Victoria's Secret perfumes coming. Really excited to sniff those ones for you guys as well. Another brand that I'm really interested in trying is a niche brand, and that is Diptyque. So I have never smelled any of the Diptyque fragrance, but I really want to try Eau de Well. Apparently that is one of the yummiest vanilla perfumes you can get. It is quite expensive, and I think it probably would be a pretty safe blind buy. I've seen a few reviews on it that make it sound amazing, and if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that lately I have become a vanilla freak, so to speak. I've really gotten into vanilla perfumes, and I think that the Diptyque Eau de Well is a must smell for myself. So I either need to find a sample or I just need to bite the bullet and get a full bottle, because I think I would like a full bottle. And even if I get it and I don't like it, I don't think I'll have any trouble selling it. So that one is one that I'm really, really looking into right now as well. Some other perfumes that I really want to still smell are from the Louis Vuitton line. So if you guys watch my channel, you know that I ordered the Attrape Rev a couple of months ago, I think 2 or 3 months ago, and it was a blind purchase. I was really hoping I was going to love it. The notes looked right up my alley, and it got really good reviews, and I thought it has to be good. Like, I thought there's no way it can be bad, and I just didn't love it. It wasn't a bad perfume. I just didn't love it. I didn't find that it was bold enough or strong enough or thick enough for me, for what I was hoping. It had like some gourmand notes and some fruity notes, and I was just really hoping it would have more body to it, and it just wasn't what I was hoping it would be. So I did let that one go, and I definitely don't want to blind purchase any more Louis Vuitton perfumes. I think that is just a really slippery thing to do, a slippery slope, because they're very expensive, and I would like to just go to a Louis Vuitton store in the future and smell them all and then maybe pick one for myself. And finally, the last group of perfumes that keeps on calling my name is the rest of the Christian Louboutin line. So again, if you guys watch my channel, you know that I have Louis Rouge, which was a blind buy, very expensive, very high risk, and it turned out to be, it is literally one of my favorite perfumes, you guys. That was one of my best blind buys of all time. Very expensive, but like I've told you, I think it's worth every penny. And it's so good. It's such a good perfume, and it has such good performance. So that was a really, really good blind buy. And there's a whole bunch of other ones in the line, and I just don't know if the note compositions of them look like something I will like, but I've also learned that you can't really judge a perfume just based on its notes. Sometimes you think it's going to be great and it's terrible. Sometimes you think the notes don't look that appealing and it turns out to be one of the best smelling perfumes you've ever tried. So I've learned that the notes can be a little deceiving, and I definitely do not want to blind buy a whole bunch. I feel like one Christian Louboutin perfume is probably good for my collection. I don't think I need any more, but I definitely want to smell the rest of them. The bottles are so interesting, the lids are so unique, and if the rest of them are as good or as high quality as the Louis Rouge, then I think they would all be amazing. So I definitely need to get my hands on a sample set or just go into a Louboutin store and sniff all of them. And yeah, that is the last group of perfumes that's sort of on my radar. So that is it for today's video, you guys. Just a short and sweet Sunday, have coffee and chat about perfumes. And yeah, definitely stay tuned because I will have the Zara perfume haul and the Victoria's Secret haul / first impressions coming up, as well as a few other things. So I'm really excited, and I will see you guys all very soon in my next video. Bye for now.